what's up? Thanks so much for coming back to my channel, and I'm so excited about today's video. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and that is one of my all-time favorite holidays, and so I'm super excited about this video. I'm going to get to show you 3 different makeup looks, and these looks actually are going to collab with my friend Taylor. She did a lookbook for you guys for outfits, for ideas. She has a more casual one. She has a semi-dressy one if you're going out for like a girls' night, or if you're going out with your significant other for like a casual date, and she has a more dressy one. So whether you're having a Valentine's Day night at your house where you're going to eat some ice cream and chocolate and watch chick flicks, or if you and your friends are going to go out for the evening, or if you're going on a super fancy date with your boyfriend, you have been covered with different outfit ideas, and I have the coordinating makeup looks. So once you watch these makeup looks, make sure you check out her channel to see the outfits that go along with these makeup looks, and also hit subscribe on her channel. And I just want to give another shout out to her. Thanks so much for doing this collab with me. I really appreciate it, and I've had so much fun doing it, and I'm just so pumped for Valentine's Day. It's a day about eating food and loving it. I'm so excited for it. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to see how to get some awesome makeup looks, just keep on watching.
Okay guys, so here you see I've got just a bare face, and that definitely needs some help. So for this first look, it's the more casual one, and I'm going to start out with my face. I'm not putting on any foundation. I'm just going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm going to use that on my under eyes and also on any blemishes that I have, just since it does go with a more casual look. I didn't feel like I needed any foundation since it wasn't really for going out or anything like that. And I'm just going to blend that in with my fingers, making sure that it is all even. Now I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder just to set everything, and I'm using my Shani powder brush, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. Now I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer with my bronzer brush, and I'm going to put that around my cheekbones and my temples and down my neck, just to make everything nice and glowy and possibly look like I have a little bit of a tan. Now for my eye makeup, I'm using the Naked 2 Basics and then just this flat shader brush, and we're going to be making a brown smoky eye. It's super easy, and I'm not using that color that I pointed to. I just realized it's the wrong one. I'm going to be using that darker brown next to it, and I'm going to just put my brush in it and tap off the excess and put that all over my lid. Now I'm going in with the darker brown that's next to it, and I'm going to focus that on the outer half of my lid and then work my way up into my crease and just kind of over top of that lighter brown color that we already put on. Now to finish up, I'm taking this darkest color on the same brush, and I'm just putting that right on the outer corner of my eye just to deepen that up, and then I'm going to blend it in with a fluffy blending brush. Now for my eyebrows, since this is a more casual look, I'm not going to fill them in at all. I'm just going to take the spoolie on the end of my NYX eyebrow pencil and just spoolie them out. Now for my mascara, I'm using my Urban Decay Perversion mascara, and I'm just putting that on my eyelashes to make them nice and long and voluminous and black. Now for my lip color, I'm using this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and it is in the color Sydney. And it is just this really pretty pale pink that I think is really nice if you're going for a more natural look. It's perfect for Valentine's Day as well. So after that, you're completed with this first look, and it's just this super easy, super simple, pretty light brown smoky eye that's perfect for just Valentine's Day. Now for the second look, I'm starting off again with a bare face, and we're going to go ahead and put on our foundation. And I'm going to use the CoverGirl True Blend, and I use I7 Warm Beige. And I'm just using 2 pumps of that, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it with my dampened beauty blender. Now for concealer, I'm using the Benefit Boing Concealer, and I'm going to use that under my eyes and on any blemishes. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender again to blend that in, and I use the color 01. I believe it's like the lightest one because I'm pale. Now to set that, I'm using my Airspun setting powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that with the fluffy little powder thing that's in there. I'm going to apply that under my eyes to set that concealer, under my cheekbones, and also on my forehead and just kind of in my T-zone area. And then I'm going to let that bake on my face, as they say, while I do my eyebrows. Now for my eyebrows, I am just going to be using my Anastasia Dip Brow, and I use the color Taupe. And then I'm using my BH Cosmetics eyebrow brush. I think it's actually an eyeliner brush, but I just use it for my eyebrows as well. Now that my eyebrows are done, I'm just going to blend in that setting powder with my powder brush here. For bronzer, I'm once again using my Hoola bronzer and just applying that once again all over my cheeks and my temples and my neck, just to make me have a nice little glow. Now for cheeks, I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution blush palette, and I'm taking this mauve-y kind of color and just brushing that onto my cheeks. Now moving on to our eye makeup, I'm going to bring it a little bit closer here, and we're going to start with the Naked Smoky palette. I'm going to take this lighter color and I'm going to use that as a transition shade, just applying it with my fluffy blending brush right into my crease. Moving on to the next color, I'm using the gray called Password, and I'm using this angled brush to apply that gray color right into my crease. And then we're going to blend that in with the same fluffy blending brush that we used for our transition shade. Now the rest of my eye look, I'm going to use the Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to use Limit, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. Now I'm going to go in with the colors Buzz and I forget the other one, the rose gold color, and I'm going to mix those two and apply that right to the center of my lid just to give it a nice gold sparkle to it. Now last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and take this light pink color, it's called Dust, and I'm applying that right over top of everything, mainly in the inner corner, just to give it a nice light pop of pink. Now I'm going to go ahead and just dust off any fallout with my powder brush. And for eyeliner, I'm using the NYX crayon eye pencil, and it's gray, and I'm just going to smudge a little bit of this along my lash line and then also on my waterline and lower lash line to smoke out the look a little bit. Now for mascara, I'm once again using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, and I'm just going to apply that to my top and bottom lashes. For my highlight today, I'm using the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek highlight in the color Wisp, and it's a little bit of a gold shade, and I'm just applying that with my BH Cosmetics fluffy brush right onto the tops of my cheeks and the tip of my nose, and also my bow. Cupid's bow is what it's called, I'm pretty sure. Now that we're done with that, we're moving on to lips, and I'm using the ColourPop matte liquid lipstick in the color Clueless, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that onto my lips. It's a super pretty dusty rose mauve color. And that completes this look, and it is just a semi-classy, nice little pink makeup look. The third makeup look, I'm yet again in a bare face, and we're applying the same CoverGirl True Blend foundation as I used in the previous one. Once again, 2 pumps, and I'm going to apply that with my Beauty Blender. For concealer, I'm using my Benefit Boing Concealer again, putting that under my eyes where I have dark circles and I don't need blemishes, and blending it in with my Beauty Blender. I'm going to go ahead and set under my eyes and also under my cheeks and my T-zone with that Air Spun setting powder once again. I'm using my Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Taupe to fill in my eyebrows today, and I'm just going to use my BH Cosmetics eyebrow brush to do that. face has had sufficient time to bake, I'm going to go ahead and blend in that translucent powder with my powder brush. I'm going to go ahead and use my Hoola bronzer again on my cheekbones, temples, and down my neck to give me a nice glow for Valentine's Day. Now for my cheeks, I'm using that Makeup Revolution blush palette again, but this time I'm going to go in with this hot pink shade that's down there in the bottom and just apply that to the apples of my cheeks. For eye makeup, I'm going to go ahead and bring you in a little bit closer, and we're going to start with my Too Faced chocolate palette. And we're going to take my fluffy blending brush, and for my crease color / transition colors, we're going to use this light brown and a slightly darker brown color, mix them together, and just put those right in the crease, blending up towards the brow bone. Now I'm going to go in with this flat shader brush and use that darker brown that we used for our transition color and then the darkest brown in there and mix those together and plop that right in my crease just to darken it up a little bit. We don't want it super dramatic though because we're going to do a dramatic look with this one. Now for my lid color, I'm using this L'Oreal Pressed Eyeshadow Palette in the color Iced Latte. And I'm just going to take my finger and dip it right in there and put it onto my lid. It honestly reminds me of the Stila Kitten eyeshadow, if you guys know what that is. And it's just a super pretty color to put on there. Now that I've got that on there, I'm going to go ahead and go back in with my trusty old Urban Decay Perversion Mascara and put that on my eyelashes, top and bottom. Now for my lips, I'm going to go ahead and go in with ColourPop's Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is in the color Creeper, and it's a super bright cherry red, and I love it for Valentine's Day, especially with this more neutral look. It is just gorgeous. Now for my highlight, I'm going in with ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek Color, and it is in the color Flexitarian, and I'm applying that with my BH Cosmetics Fluffy Brush just onto the high points of my face. And there you have the finished look. It's just this super classy and nice red lipstick. It's a easy eye look, and it was just super pretty for going out on Valentine's Day.
Okay guys, that was all. Those were all 3 makeup looks. Thanks so much for sticking through it, watching the whole thing. Once again, make sure you go and check out Taylor's channel to see the coordinating outfits for them, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't already. Leave comments down below for any future videos you would like to see, and make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.